You're ridiculous.
Doing nothing, smagging every day around you. People know you frontin'. You telling me you got it, you must be doing nothing. Smagging every day around you. People know you frontin'. You telling me you got it.
What's up, guys? Finally back. First video I was with you guys was preseason. Now we're almost halfway through. 7-4. We're 3-1 in conference right now. And you know, it's been a tough few months. Just, you know, school, work, basketball. We've been traveling like crazy. We've been on the road kind of for a month now straight. Texas, Oklahoma, Washington, Canada, Hawaii, South Dakota, Nebraska, just all over the place. So it's finally good to be back home for the holidays, spend some time with the family, but that still doesn't mean can't put work in. So here's a quick update.
Ridiculous.
Three, and it's good from Trey Lucia, San Diego product. Inside once again, it's Lucia, and he gets the and one finish.
Season's finally underway. You know, we had a few scrimmages before a season, and I actually ended up not making the travel squad, so that was kind of tough. There's only two options after that. It's either get down on yourself, which, you know, that's like the first step, but as soon as you do that, then you have to, you know, overcome it and kind of just work through it. And after that, season finally came around. Someone got hurt, so I ended up making the travel squad that first Texas trip. Didn't play a lot, played like 2 and 4 minutes. I scored in one of the games, and then you know, we kind of just had this big Hawaii trip coming up. That was like real exciting, but I knew I didn't think I was gonna make it. And he kind of put out the list like earlier that week before we left, and I wasn't on it. So I kind of just, you know, went crazy at practice, did everything I could, and he ended up telling me the night before that he needed me to come. So it was kind of like just a blessing overall. And then, you know, went out in Hawaii, actually got like some more minutes, 7 and 8, I think. And first game, I went in, I hit a 3. Second game, we ended up winning that one, and I had back-to-back 3s in kind of crunch time. So that was a big thing. After coming back from Hawaii, I think coach kind of just had a little bit more trust and confidence in me, and you know, you could feel that as a player. So I kind of rode on that wave I was on, and we went out to Seattle and had a game against Western Washington, and it was kind of my best game yet, and I ended up finishing with 13 points. I went 5 for 5 from the field, and that was all in 8 minutes. I had the dagger, or game winner, actually.
See if the Vikings can get a chance to play it out on their side. Pass is tipped back into McKenzie, goes into the corner looking for the dagger. It is buried by Trey Lucia. A couple clutch threes in the game clock. What a clutch shot by Trey Lucia on the other side.
And he's hit it. He's 5 for 5 tonight, 3 for 3 from three-point range, 13 points for a guy who came in the first 4 games of the season. He had 11 total.
He was left wide open.
Yeah, you're going to scramble in that situation. You really want to stop that. You cannot give up a layup, so you collapse down, and it's a well-executed play.
So after that, it was kind of cool just to see all my boys kind of like hyping me up and stuff. And you know, I got the mountain lion chain, which is kind of like just the player of the game. So feeling that from the coach and all that kind of just, you know, kept my confidence real high. And for the first time in my career, I really felt like I could like show what I can do. Because of the last few years, I really haven't got much playing time, so I haven't really felt like I could really show what I could do outside of practice. So it's kind of like a good moment, just knowing like just to trust the process and everything will get there.
Ridiculous.
I just finished up in Seattle. We headed up to Canada for a game. We lost that one, but it was nice to get a split on the road. And then finally came back, had our first home games. So we went 2-0 there. And then headed out to South Dakota, played Black Hills, and Shadron in Nebraska. And that's where I kind of had my best game yet. I had 16 points, 3 steals, 1 rebound, 1 assist, all in 17 minutes. And 16 points is now my new career high, so it's kind of nice just to finally feel that I'm getting more and more playing time as the season goes on.
Redshirt sophomore guard from Aurora, Colorado. Sorry if I mispronounced the name. Mountain Lions on another fast break. Pump faked Kieran. Makes both of his free throws. They got a 3-pointer. That's good. That was number 30, Trey Lucia, the 6'1" redshirt sophomore from California. The deep 3 is also good. He has a 3. That one's good. Anderson lost the ball. He's fouled on the way up. That'll be an and 1. They're going to look for a way to put up 100 points by the end of these 2 minutes. It's not nice. It's another turnover. That's his second steal in a row. That layup's good off the glass.
We're almost halfway through the season now. We have a winning record with 7-4. And we're 3-1 in conference, which is 3rd place right now. And we've only had 3 home games, so it's kind of unheard of this far in this season. But I'm just at a point right now where I'm kind of got to make sure I stay hungry and unsatisfied, just to know that, like, just because I'm getting minutes now doesn't mean I'm not gonna stop. Like, I'm still unsatisfied. Still got to make sure that there's always work to be done.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Is the mic on? Just finished a long day, got a lot of work in. I'm home for the holidays, so I saw some of the family, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about a few things that's been on my mind. The best advice I'd give to someone that feels overlooked or underestimated is kind of just stay true to yourself. Keep grinding. If you put in enough work, like, the results will show at the end of the day. Stay true to yourself and keep grinding. I remember when it was going into my senior year, and I didn't really know where I was really gonna end up at college, so I kind of just stayed true to myself, put in work every day when no one was watching, and ultimately got to where I wanted to be on a college team. On the days when motivation's completely gone, I kind of just know that there's other people out there that want my position, want my spot. So I know they're still working out. They're working every day, twice as hard. So I just know I gotta stay disciplined to myself, and go to the gym, go to the weight room, and do the extra stuff, because even when I don't feel motivated, I gotta stay consistent with it. Being all in when no one's watching is kind of just knowing I gotta invest in myself, and even though no one's watching, am I gonna get better? Like, that's what I kind of think about. The results in the game are coming from, like, practice and what I do on my own. So if I'm not doing anything, how am I expected to get better when the lights are on or coaches are watching? Like, you just gotta invest in yourself and work when no one's watching. The biggest misconception people have about college athletes is like we're like human too, but we just have a whole nother whole nother world. Like, we all have school, we all have families, we all got relationships outside of family, and it's hard to manage all of it at the same time. And then all of a sudden you got practice every day, and got to watch what you're eating, got to watch what you're lifting, go to the weight room, getting extra workouts in. Like it's just a lot in general, but college athletes are humans too. With me, I kind of just have my own time management skills, and I kind of write everything out before, like the week of, kind of try and time manage, school and practice, and to make sure I try and hang out with my friends at the end of the week. But, at the end of the day, if I don't get school and basketball work done first, I can't go out and hang out with friends. Lastly, you're going to have to make some sacrifices to become successful. How I stay focused when there's distractions, all around me. Kind of remember why I'm in the place. I know the reason why I came to play basketball and also go to school. But I gotta put those two first before anything else. So that's why, help writing stuff down before and just helps me, keep those in the top of my mind before going out or hanging out with my friends. Like making sure I get what's important done first, and then, I could kind of celebrate with that. A life lesson I've taken away from basketball is kind of just like discipline and holding yourself accountable. You use that in every day, everything. I want to make sure I stay disciplined, and the way I stay disciplined in basketball is kind of just knowing that what to do with the ball, and and workouts on my own and making the right plays all the time. It kind of just helps me keep my ego out the door and doing it for the team instead of just doing it for myself. And staying disciplined, not going doing a little cheat meal here and there, or not going out and partying, and staying true to myself and know what I am here for at the end of the day. When expectations are high and results matter, the way I handle pressure is just knowing I've been here before, and it's just like I'm in an empty gym. Real confidence to me looks like kind of like my swagger when I'm walking on the court. Knowing who I am as a player and who I am as a person, what I can do. It's kind of just building confidence, and obviously when I play games and I play well, my confidence is gonna go higher, and my coaches give me more confidence to go out and actually be myself. When confidence is low, you just gotta remember who you are. A moment when things didn't go my way but shaped who I am, the player today, is, kind of just all of last year. My redshirt freshman year, barely getting any minutes at all. It was kind of junk minutes at the end of games or at the end of quarters or at halves. It kind of just didn't go my way. And we had a bunch of injuries, so it was kind of I felt like my presence was needed, but, it just didn't go my way. So I kind of just worked on it, and, coming back this year, now I'm actually getting minutes, and I'm confident in myself. One habit that has changed my game more than talent ever could is kind of just my work ethic, and going into practice wanting to be the best, doing everything I really could, and putting it all out the floor every time I go out. I think that's more than, because if you could have all the talent in the world but not have a bad work ethic, and you're not going to go anywhere. And work ethic helps with life too. It doesn't just come with basketball. You need to have a good work ethic pretty much everything you do.